Welcome back again, guys. In this video I'm going to try and use these mica powders to color this rice. Stay tuned, we'll get straight into the video right after the intro. What we will be using today, we have our rice, we have yellow, green, two shades of green. I think I'm going to use the darker one, and then we've got our black. So we're going for a Jamaican theme today. And then we have this mold, heart shape mold that we're going to use for our project. So let's put these to the side for now. We're just going to take this out of the wrapper. There we go. Nice little mold. We're going to fill this mold with the rice. And this is so we can get as accurate as possible with the measurement when we're going to pour the resin. So we are going to try and get as accurate as possible. Okay, so there we go. That's it. That is what we have. We're going to put that to the side. Let's just put this to the side for now. Then we're going to get our measuring cup. And we are going to try and pour this in our cup without spilling any. Okay, there we go. That's what we have. Good. Let's see how much we've got. From what I'm looking at, this looks like 120 ml. This looks about 120. This is about 120 ml. From, if I turn it to the side, the resin, the rice will move, but when it's leveled like that, it's 120 that I'm looking at. So that's what we're going to use, 120 milliliter of resin. And we're going to use the 1-to-1 ratio to do this pour. We're going to pour part A of our resin, and we're going for 120 mil. So we're going to put 60 mil of part A and 60 mil of part B, because this is a 1-to-1 ratio. Now I'm just going to mix a little bit more just to be safe. I'm going to mix 70 of part A and 70 of part B, just so we have enough to complete our project. If we got any leftover resin, we can use it in a different mold, so it's not going to go to waste. So we are going to go for 140, 70 part A and 70 part. Okay, so now, as we would normally do, we are going to use our little pot, put the warm water in, and then we're just going to put the resin in to sit, and then we're going to mix the resin for 5 minutes. We're going to mix the resin for 5 minutes in the warm water. There we go. We've started our timer, and we're going to mix this for 5 minutes. Like I said before, we are mixing slowly, mixing slowly, slowly, slowly. We are mixing slowly, scraping the sides and the bottom of our cup, mixing slowly, slowly, slowly. So I'm going to finish mixing this, and then when we get to the end of our mix, then I'll get back to the video where we're going to be adding the rest of the things that we're going to use. There we go, our timer just went off, so that's what we have. Looks nice and clear. You can see some air bubble in it, but I'm not worried about that. I'm not really worried about the air bubble that's in it, because when you put the rice in, I'm hoping that the bubble that is in it don't really affect what we're doing. Okay, so this is what we have. So now what we're going to do is we are going to separate this into 3 equal parts. We're going to separate them in 3 equal parts. Because we're going to be using 3 different colors for this. And I'm not going to measure. I'm just going to try and guess what I'm going to need for all 3. Yeah, I'm not going to measure it. I'm just going to look and see. Okay, this one has a bit more than. Okay. Put some in that one. And I'll put some back in this one. Okay. So we've got 3. But now I'm going to add the mica powder to the resin. That's the black. Like I said, I'm not measuring the amount that I'm using. Yeah, so I'm just judging the amount that I'm going to need, and I'll just keep adding just to see what we get. The yellow, it's a bit lighter, so I'm going to put more than the rest of colors. Put a bit more green as well. That should be okay. Just add a little bit more black to it. That's it. Then we're going to mix. Put these to the side. We're going to mix these. See, the working time for the 1-to-1 ratio, it's shorter than the 2-to-1 ratio when you're doing it. So you have to make sure that when you're mixing, you want to be a bit quick when doing this. Or at least quicker than you would be when you're using the 2-to-1 ratio. Okay, so the yellow, that's done. Let's move on to the black. Okay. Black's down. Let's go to the green. Okay, so that's it. Black, green, and yellow, finish. So we're going to move on to the next step now. So now we've got our 3 colors mixed. So this is what we're going to do. We're now going to add the rice, and remember we had 120 in this, so we're just going to add some rice to each. Again, I'm not measuring, I'm just trying to get them as even as possible. Yeah, that looks all right. There we go. And now again, we're just going to mix all 3. Like I said before, I'm not sure if the mica powder is going to change the color of the rice, but we are going to try and see what we get, and we are going to try and mix this as best as possible, just to make sure that everything is mixed in. And I'm not going to, after mixing it, I'm not going to pour it straight away. I want it to get a bit tackier than this. That way the colors don't blend that much. Okay, so now we're going to put down our mold, spritz it with a bit of alcohol, and then we're going to start adding the resin with the rice in the mold. I'm not really sure which way to do it, so I'm just going to put the black at the bottom and I'll just do it that way going up. So this is not what we wanted, but as you can see here, yeah, I didn't want the black to go all the way over. This is why I wanted it to sit for a while, but I think what I need to do is I think I need to add a bit more rice to it, and that's what I'm gonna do. So okay, so I'm going to add some green at the top. Oh no, 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 no. Yeah, that's what I need. I need the rice to be in it. All right, good. Good. So then we are going to go black again. Black. Then we are going to go yellow. Yellow. Okay. Then let's go some green again. Green on both sides. Some in the middle. And we're going to add a bit more black to it. Oh, come on. Okay. Now I'm going to add a bit more yellow to it, just to cover these little black spot that just sits in the yellow. That is what we have. Okay. That is what we have. The only thing that I'm worried about now is I am not seeing the rice. So now I'm thinking that I should have added a bit more rice to the mixture, because now I'm not seeing the rice at all, and the rice was the main thing that we needed to show, and I'm not seeing that in this at all. I'm just not seeing I'm not seeing any of the rice. Well, I think that's it. I think that is it. If I could add just a tiny bit more black. Yeah. Not too much. That should do. Then okay, so that's where we're going to leave that, and then we're just going to let that cure, and then we're going to come back and demold it afterwards. So I'll see you guys when I'm demolding this. Welcome back again, guys, for our demolding. If you've got this far in the video, please remember to like, subscribe, and leave your comment. Okay, so we are now going to demold this project that we've started, and as you can see, we left it here for it to cure. So now we're at that stage, and we're just going to take this off and see what the finished product looks like. Right. So first of all, let me say, you might be wondering what are these, and these are just the leftovers that I had for from the pour that I did in this. So I didn't want to waste the resin, so I just found some small molds that I had, and I just poured them in that. So we're going to demold these as well, just to see how they look. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to demold these first, just to see how everything looks. Alright, so this is what we have, and this looks pretty good. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Yeah, you can see that looks really good. Yeah, I'm not able to see any of the rice. Oh yeah, I can see some of the rice, the grains of the rice that didn't catch any color, but yeah, that looks good. So we're going to leave that. And then we're going to do this one. Put that to the side. This one looks okay. You can also see the grain, some of the grain of the rice that didn't take any color at all. But all in all, this looks all right. Just need to clean up the edges. Yeah, well, yeah, that's a closer look at it. You can actually see. But yeah, clean these edges. Should be fine. Yeah, should be okay. Should be okay. Okay. So now we're going to demold this one. Look at that already. That was some that spilled over. Yeah, so now we demold this one. Colors here looks okay, but let's see. I'm not able to see any of I'm not able to see the green from the rice, which that is what I was going for, but I'm not able to see that. But let's see how it looks when we take it out, if we can get it out of this mold. Oh man. Oh, there we go. There we go. I know that I put way too much in this. This is why we've got that overhang on it. But let's see how it looks. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I can see the green of the rice in this, but I don't know why. Oh man, you've got that must have been from the just all that space in between the rice. But I'm not able to it looks all right, you know. This is what I was going for. This right here, this is what I was going for. But what I'm seeing is, you see how shiny this bit is. I'm not able to see, I'm not able to get that same thing around here, and that I don't understand why. These can be fixed though. These can be fixed. I know that. So that's not my issue really. And all in all, you know, I like it, you know. I like it because I really wanted to see the grain of the rice, which I'm seeing, but I don't know. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think, and let me know also if there's anything that you suggest that I could do with this. Whatever suggestion that you have, please let me know in the comments. And by all means, let me know what you think. And if there's anyone that's watching this video that has the knowledge of why this side is like matte and this side is like is a bit more glossy, please let me know as well. Yeah, this is easily trimmed. I know that's easily trimmed, so we can get rid of that. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comment. We show everything in the video that we're doing, everything, whether it was a success or whether it was a fail. We're still going to show everything that we do, because that is what this channel is all about. We are learning by doing. Yeah, so there we go. There we go. There we go. Just let me know what you think in the comment section about this. But I do like it. Do like it. There we go.